Hi everyone, my name is Candace Doak and I am the High School Career Readiness Coordinator. That just means that I get to help find courses and find ways for you to enjoy what you're learning and hopefully help prepare you for your next steps in life after high school. So, as you're preparing for high school, you're going to have to think about what classes you want to take. And if you don't see the classes that you like here, are there other options to take different courses while you're in high school? So we get to try to figure out all of that. And you get to talk to your parents about it and have that conversation before you even start high school. Um, so the first thing I really wanted to show y'all is how you graduate high school. Okay, because that's pretty important before you make these decisions. So most students at Alabama Virtual Academy are on the general education pathway to get the typical high school diploma. Um, if you're not sure what you will have, you can definitely work with Miss Gullidge and me, and we can help you know if you're on a different diploma. Um, but pretty much all high school students will have to get 4 Englishes, 4 maths, 4 sciences, and then actually 5 histories. After you do your basic like math, science, history, English, you have to do things called electives. Some of these you get to choose, and some of them are required. So the state of Alabama says that everyone is supposed to have these electives right here. You kind of get to choose some of them, but some of them we don't get to choose. So this one is actually what we would just use as PE. Everyone has to have that. Everyone has to take health. Everyone has to have career prep. And then you get to actually choose if you want to take career and technical education classes or if you want to take foreign languages or arts classes. And you have to have at least 3 of them. So that's kind of fun because you get to decide what pathway you want to take. And we'll show you that in a second. And then you also get to choose some other electives. And those will not be focused on career technical stuff. It will just be different kinds of courses that you might find interesting. So the ways that this would change, so this is for anybody. Anybody could do this. You don't have to be on the path to go to college after or anything like that. But if you do want to go to college, you know that that's a goal that you have, you might want to consider the honors diploma or the highest honors diploma. We'll just go over the honors diploma first. You do have to have 2 more credits than the typical Alabama high school diploma requires. You still have to have your 4 um, English courses, but right here it says you have to have at least 4 honors credits throughout high school. So that doesn't mean that all of your English classes will have to be honors. It just means you have to pick a subject that you feel like you're good at, um, and then just maybe take all of your classes in that subject in honors. Or you could just take like 1 honors class in English, 1 in math, 1 in science, 1 in history, something like that. You just have to have 4 honors throughout high school. Then you have to have 3 AP classes or dual enrollment classes. And that just means maybe you decided to take all honors English classes, and then whenever you got to AP, you were able to start taking AP classes and things like that. So you kind of have to plan ahead because we don't just let anybody take AP classes. Or a lot of students are starting to do this. They'll start taking dual enrollment courses, and they'll just start taking all of their senior year classes throughout high school, but they'll just take it through dual enrollment, and then they can actually graduate a year early. It's pretty cool. And I'll tell you more about that too. So you would definitely get your credits that you need if you start taking all of your senior year classes ahead. You also have to have your 2 foreign language credits. So you would have to take Spanish 1 or French 1, Spanish 2 or French 2, and then you get to choose, do I want to go for Spanish 3 or do I want to do another foreign language like French, or do I want to take an arts class or one of our CTE courses? You can kind of work with your counselor to figure that out. And then you have to have electives. So the highest honors diploma is pretty much like that, except you have to do all honors in 9th and 10th grade. And then in 11th and 12th grade, you have to take all AP or dual enrollment classes. And you can do both. Like if you don't want to take all of your classes in dual enrollment, you can do some AP and then some dual enrollment. And you have to have these specific maths. And then you have to have 28 credits. So that's actually 4 more credits than the typical Alabama diploma. And we do that by taking more electives or more maths, because you want to try to get to the higher level maths with AP. Or some students will work on actually getting like an associate's degree at a community college while they're in high school, and they'll use those credits that qualify towards their high school diploma. So there's a lot of ways we can do this, and it's kind of our job to help you figure out how you're going to do it. So at our Counselor Corner website, we have some information here about some of these words I've been throwing around, like AP classes and dual enrollment classes and pathways and stuff like that. So you'll go over here to where the high school tab is, click the button. When you click on dual enrollment, it will tell you all about that. Okay, so there's like some places you can go to learn about it. There's even a video that you could watch. You can learn how to do it with Alva, what schools you can do it with, things like that. So basically what dual enrollment is when you take classes at a community college, or even Alabama has UA Early College, and Auburn has Auburn First. So if you wanted to do it there, you could. But we recommend community colleges usually, and you would take some classes there. Like we said, a lot of people will go ahead and try to get some of their senior year classes done before their senior year, so you don't have to maybe have a senior year. Maybe you'll be done before. And then AP courses. So AP courses are actually college level courses that are taught by our Alabama Virtual Academy teachers. They do not all like just give you a college credit automatically, but there is an exam in May that if you decide to pay for it and go to Eufaula to take the exam, and you pass it with a qualifying score, you could earn college credit and your high school credit. So this is a pretty cool option as well. So there's a little bit more information about that. So AP and dual enrollment are only required if you are doing the honors diplomas. So if you're doing the regular diploma, you definitely do not have to have honors or AP. I mean, well, you don't have to have honors, AP, or dual enrollment. So talking a little bit about the diploma pathways that we offer. So like I said, most people are on the general education pathway through the Alabama diploma. And that is the one that I was showing you where you just have English, math, science, social studies, things like that. But remember, I said you're going to have career technical education classes or your foreign language classes. Okay, so the pathways at ALVA that I'm about to explain to you help with this part. It helps you choose what courses go right here. Okay. So at ALVA, we offer foreign language pathways, which include Spanish, French. We include an IT digital design pathway, which ultimately should lead you to understanding digital photography, digital arts like graphic design, and hopefully would lead you to getting an Adobe Photoshop certification that you could actually put on your resume to maybe help you get a job one day. We also have a IT digital photography. So it's super focused on using Adobe, really focused on, editing photos, things like that, which would also hopefully lead to the Adobe Photoshop certification. Then we have an IT web design. So this, you would actually learn to design websites, to build websites, also really heavily involved with Adobe. And this would hopefully get you an Adobe Dreamweaver certification, which is the software to build websites. And then our last option for the CTE pathway is business or marketing communications. This is just focused mainly on using the Microsoft Office products. It would help you to be able to start a job and say, hey, I am proficient in using Microsoft Office products. And so, I can use Microsoft Word really well. I can use PowerPoint proficiently. I can use Outlook, things like that. We do offer the option to take the exam to become Microsoft Office specialist, which is awesome on a resume. And it is not easy to earn that. So if you can earn that, you should be proud and put that on your resume for sure. It is definitely showing skill. If you can get one of these certificates, definitely helps you in your next steps in life, for sure. If you are in essentials or alternate achievement, you would know because maybe you have a special education caseworker that works with you on that. So we can definitely help with that as well, but specifically work with your caseworker on planning your courses with that. And if you're wanting a little bit more information on the pathways for honors and things like that, we do have that information right here. So really, I guess it comes down to this. Do you want the regular diploma and just focus on getting a job after high school? Or do you want to go in the college path and maybe stick with honors or highest honors? And then ultimately, what pathway do you want? Do you want to go with foreign language? Do you want to go with digital design, digital photography, web design, or business? What are you interested in for your next steps? Let us know. Fill out the survey that Ms. Gullidge gives you, and we will help make sure that your high school courses are planned for you and they are something that you can be excited about. Thanks for your time.